Actually, you know what? Try this.
Okay.
When's the last? When have you ever had this? So I'm a staunch Coca-Cola man. Cola, Coke Zero. I was out on a walk the other day and I saw zero sugar Pepsi Wild Cherry because I don't like cherry Coke. I don't think, and I don't like the cherry Coke Zero that much. How do you feel about the Wild Cherry Pepsi Zero Sugar?
This is very good.
It's really good,
This is
right?
Very good. And I do like the Cherry Coke Zero.
Yeah, you do.
I buy it occasionally.
Yeah, I just don't, there's just something about it. I'm like, I don't even want like a can of this.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
I want one can of it.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Like-
buy 12 every once in a while.
Yeah, I want
don't
one-
mind it. That's very nice. It is very reminiscent to the
Makes me feel like I'm at Pizza Hut.
yeah, that era. I don't know why I
Yeah.
always think of Sonic. The
Oh,
Hedgehog.
interesting. Oh, the hedgehog.
The
not
hedgehog. I don't
not
know-
the fast food establishment.
No, I never think about Sonic. Unless I'm thinking about great comedic duos.
Yeah. We should have been those guys.
We should be those guys be like, hey, nice tater tots, you bitch.
Yeah. Hey, awesome. The one thing we can eat from here.
But it's very good. That is better than the Coke Zero.
I think
cherry
it is. It's the only time I think Pepsi is better than
Coke.
Coke. And I will say this. Oh yeah.
You will say what? You can talk.
When I was in the UK,
United Kingdom of Emirates.
I really enjoyed because they didn't have Diet Mountain Dew at all.
Mm-hmm.
So the only soda I was drinking was Coke Zero, and Coke Zero is a little different there. And then I saw that they had something called Pepsi Max, which seemed like Pepsi Zero Sugar, but like different somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Not better than Coke Zero, but like a nice it's a tiny bit different.
okay.
I guess I could have drank water.
No, not British water.
No, dude, that's what
That's somebody tiny Tim like that.
I was gonna say. That's what they were throwing tea into, but that was the Boston Harbor.
That was the Boston Harbor, but they were doing that. I think. I don't remember. I don't give a fuck. It's not pertinent to my daily life.
No, that's true.
And someone who's like really into history is like, actually,
It is pertinent.
There's
Yeah,
big
the ramifications.
Shut up!
The ramifications of the consequences of the.
I'll ramify my foot up your ass.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up, idiot.
Yeah,
We dressed the same on accident
dude,
again.
it's
That was
so
awesome.
funny. We went to our separate rooms on different floors
Different floors of the same apartment,
and got changed
separately.
separately,
And then
and both came up in this outfit. Put the shoes up too. Was
Trail
wearing
shoes, black pants, and a crew neck.
a crew neck that is mine's purple, but
Mine's
yours,
dark blue.
yeah.
You stamp out the Beatles?
Stamp out the Beatles.
Oh, what's that about?
I think it's anti-Beatles, from a flyer from like anti-Beatles. People didn't like rock and roll music. They
Oh,
thought it
that's
was
sick.
corrosive to society.
And they weren't wrong. And then I have a
weren't
Dave
wrong.
Letterman,
Yeah,
The Late Show, one of my favorite things.
yeah. I don't hate the Beatles as much as I used to. I just don't care. I don't care about them at all. But I do think it's funny to have anti-Beatles.
It's very funny to be
very funny to
anti the
have
Beatles.
Anti-Beatles propaganda.
Yeah, because you think it's going to be.
Corrosive to society.
Corrosive.
And
And
rock
it's
and roll
like-
music has been corrosive to my life personally. I could have made money.
That's true. That's true.
I
But we're just the
coulda-
same. That's fun for you.
Could have had a
all.
can-do, make money attitude, but instead I like music.
Yeah, when I hear a baseball arena full of women scream like this, "Ah!" and shake their heads.
Yeah, shout out. They did play at Shea Stadium, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
They didn't play Yankee Stadium. Losers.
Where's
Yeah.
Shay?
Shea was
In
the-
Queens?
yeah, it was across the street from where City Field is.
Oh, okay. That's
But-
funny. They played there.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Huh.
Yeah.
That was full of girls just freaking
Yeah.
out.
Freaking out for
at
the
these
Beatles.
4 British guys.
Yeah. The fifth Beatle was the friends we made along the way.
That's true. That's what I've always said about the Beatles.
I've always said that about
They've
the
been
Beatles.
around. The friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
I really must have had a weird dream because I bit my tongue while I was sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, I woke up doing it. I was like, ow. That's in my mouth. Why would I do that?
Yeah. That thing's there the whole time.
It's in there the whole time. Why did I
Yeah.
do that? Stupid. Stupid Diego.
Yeah. So, hey, we're back. Sorry the episode's late.
Sorry it's late.
I was in the hospital.
We talked about it on the Patreon.
Yeah, if you
The
want
whole episode.
if you want to hear Mike's hospital saga,
It's interesting.
it's on the Patreon.
Patreon.com/a little time pod. 4 bonus episodes a month, plus a video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else.
And you're in the circle of trust behind
And
the
you're in the
paywall.
circle of trust behind the paywall, and you help pay for this studio.
Yeah.
Which please continue to help.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We love you. But yeah, Mike is all good.
Yeah.
We have he's fine. He's not in the hospital.
Yeah.
He should be in the damn mental hospital.
I should be in the damn. I feel like I'm taking
the funny farm.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills with this election.
The woke cycle of
The woke
Kamala.
mind virus.
What have they figured out a Hussein Obama thing for Kamala?
Well, it's because it's Kamala.
Kamala.
So when we say Kamala, we're being bad.
Oh,
Also, apparently, it's sexist to say Kamala because you say Trump, you don't say Donald.
oh.
So we're like minimizing her by saying her
Harris.
her first name instead.
I'll say
of,
the white one. Yeah, no problem.
yeah,
I don't give a shit.
yeah.
Huh. I think you say the word that is most identifying. When I say Donald, you mean the duck? No, Trump. Oh,
Yeah.
how many Trumps? You're Trump.
Yeah,
You're-
Trump, Obama,
Kamala. What is it?
Kamala.
Kamala. You can be like, oh yeah, got it. But if I say Harris, you go Harrison?
Yeah,
Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
No, I'm right. I fucking nailed that actually.
What? Yeah.
You'd say whatever.
Yeah,
of the
no,
words
that's
of the name is the most identifying.
That's why people call me Mike Abruzzi. They
That's
don't
what
call
they-
me Mike.
No one calls you Mike. They just call you Mike Abruzzi.
The whole
They
whole
say the
thing.
whole thing.
The whole thing. I didn't used to be a first and last name guy, and then I became a first and last name guy when I
Comedy.
started doing comedy.
Too many guys.
Too many Mikes.
Too many Mikes.
Yeah, I used to just be Mike. I never really, you know how there's like always guys that's like two guys named Mike, best friends. Well, I've never hung out with a guy named Mike.
Oh.
Not like no, I really didn't.
I mean, I've seen you
I
hang out with
knew
guys
him.
named Mike, but I know what you mean.
It's an incredibly common name that I don't really know that many Mikes personally.
Wow,
I guess I do, kind of some, but
I can name 7 off the top of my
I don't hang out with any of them.
Oh,
though. I don't
hang
text
out.
any of them. I don't text
Oh.
another guy named Mike.
Oh, I do.
What the hell?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
He's at my gym. He's going to fight soon.
Is he Mike or Michael?
Either one. Doesn't care. Doesn't care.
I think you gotta pick one.
Oh, you're in the camp if you got to pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
If you're straight, it's Mike. If you're gay, it's Michael.
So he's
It's just
bi.
the name of the rules. Yeah, I remember noticing that when I went to the restaurant, everyone's like, I'm Christopher. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I'm Zachary. You're asking a lot of me.
yeah.
Hey, Zachary. All right, man.
It is the thing though. It's like I introduce myself as Mike all
Mm-hmm.
the time.
I call you Mikey.
Yeah, that's different though.
That's a little thing for me.
That's a you
Circle of
can,
trust.
yeah, you can call me whatever you want, really.
Thank you.
No. Those two.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm not going to fight either way.
Yeah. But like there is this thing where I see, especially with women,
Yes.
where they try to feign closeness,
Intimacy.
by calling me Michael.
The whole thing. Chris
I go
gets that
like-
a lot. Christopher, they call him.
I go like, no, I don't. It's Mike.
Respect what I'm asking.
I told
of
you it's Mike. Hey, some kind of pronoun.
They should just go.
respect it.
They should say Mike the
Respect
guy.
my
fuck.
my identity.
Yeah. Mike the guy. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mike who sees me naked.
But they don't call me Michael to other people.
No, it's interpersonal.
Yeah, which is an interesting. Like if so, here's the people that I'm okay with calling me Michael in a way where I'm not like, what's going on here? Anyone in an official, someone at the bank, at the hospital, the doctor, I have to write down Michael because that is my
On my birth certificate.
yeah. Sometimes it'll happen at comedy clubs because I have to fill out my
W2.
like W whatever 1099 thing, and it says Michael on there, and I go like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna see you 3 times.
Yeah, whatever.
You call me Michael.
Couldn't care less.
Any member of my family,
Yes.
if they call me Michael. But I get the whole gamut from them. Some people call me Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call me Mikey, which I really don't like it.
Okay.
I don't think. No, not that I don't like it.
You could be honest.
I think I used to not like it,
Mm.
and now I don't care.
Yes.
And then some people call me Michael, depending on the family member.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like all those. I'm like, yeah, sure. If you're calling me in some kind of official, looking at my name on a sheet, or we're talking in the hospital and you call me Michael, whatever, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what, I was just in the hospital. That's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking of that. But
I'm jealous. It's fun. It must be cool to have a lot of variations. It's Diego.
But then all of a sudden, I'm like, how are you offending me with this?
No, that's you though.
Yeah,
That's very true.
yeah.
Yeah, I have no lengthening or shortening. It's just Diego.
DD,
DD.
DD,
Diga.
Dieguito.
Which I don't care. I don't really give a shit. Yeah.
Your nickname makes your name longer.
yeah.
Dieguito.
Dieguito. You're adding letters to it.
Yeah.
Because nickname doesn't inherently mean shorter version of name,
No.
but it kind of does.
Dude, there's a kid on my block And he was a chubby kid. And guess what his nickname was?
Fat James.
No, this one is somehow meaner.
Oh, wow. What is it?
He was a Hispanic kid.
Oh. Gordo?
No.
Oh.
Booby.
Booby. Ay, es mi Booby.
Booby.
Ay, Booby,
Hey,
qué
I
lindo.
have no idea what his real name was.
That's awesome.
Booby.
Booby.
That was his name because he had little boobies, probably.
Damn, that sucks.
That does suck.
Hey, tits, get over here.
Hey, what's going on, fat tit
yeah,
child
dude, Hispanic
boy?
people are very direct.
Fat boy.
Yeah. If you're any kind of squintiness to your fatness, they'll call you
Yeah.
chino, which just means Chinese person,
Yeah,
which I
it
admit
really
is
does.
not great.
It's not great.
But you have to understand, Hispanics are about 10 years behind everyone in terms of PC-ness.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful.
Penis.
Penises. Yeah, if you're fat, gordo, gordita, feo, muy feo.
What's that?
Diego's feo, ugly.
Ugly. Oh, wow.
But yeah, it's
What's smelly?
oh,
That's my man, Stencho.
yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a word. I'm
Yeah,
blanking
yeah.
on it. Again, my vocabulary in Spanish is pretty stunted. I basically have a 14-year-old's vocabulary just because
Yeah.
I only talk to my parents, so I don't.
Yeah.
The conversations are always pretty similar.
Yeah.
I never have to like go into like a deep,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you wish you could?
No, I don't want to waste a wish on that.
Yeah.
No, I'll keep wishes for being able to
the Waste a Wish Foundation.
yeah, buy things or have health insurance or things like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it, but it's like I know what it takes to develop the vocabulary and be either A, talking to my parents more, no thank you, or talking to different Hispanic people, really.
I mean more like do you wish you could get into deeper conversations like that with your parents?
Oh, no.
No, yeah, okay.
No, I don't want that. I'm pretty happy with what we are.
Yeah. Not white.
Not white. So we had an eventful week, Mike. Hospital. I went to a Devils game.
You went to a Devils game?
I went to a Devils game. I'm going full hockey fan mode this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and watch as many games as possible. It brings me a lot of joy.
Yeah.
And here's my rule with it. I think being a fan of a sports team is fine.
Okay.
You should let the sports team make you feel good when they do well.
Yeah.
But if you feel bad when they lose in the way that you like make other people around you's life difficult,
Yeah.
I think that's loser behavior.
Loser behavior.
You should only feel good about a sports team if they lose a lot. Oh, whatever.
Do you say we
Who?
about the Devils?
I don't
Do you
think
personally
so.
say we?
I think I say they.
Okay, that's fine.
The sports pronouns are
what's
very
your
important.
pronouns
Yeah.
in terms of the Devils?
I'm not on the team.
You're they them.
I am Diego him and Devils them.
Yeah, you're they them with
They,
the
them for the
Devils,
Devils.
not we us.
No, I don't. I really hope I don't that ever comes out of me
Yeah.
accidentally. Because as someone who did play a lot of hockey or was on sports teams, I noticed sports fan kids. I'm like, you're a child, you don't even play? It's embarrassing. Becoming an adult and not playing is very understandable.
Oh yeah.
But being a teenager, being into sports and not playing, I'm like, go do it. You got all day.
Yeah.
You're a capable young man. Go fucking do the thing.
Dude, it's so crazy how I never played Little League. My parents were just like, there's no way.
That's wild. No
Yeah.
way because you're going to cry or something?
Probably I was going to be bad at it. I
Yeah.
don't think. I just never had
It's not
the...
being good, though.
I know, but I never had the... I never was like, I really want to play.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
But I wanted to be a part of something always.
of course you did. You're a child. You're an American child from Long Island. What is more
Yeah.
important to you than being in a little league?
But I
team?
think it was like the thing, it was like by the time I had the thought of like being like, I want to be a part of something, it was already too far gone, I think. Like kids had already been playing for a couple of years and I was like, oh, I'm going to be too far behind.
Yeah, it's true.
I had that
Um,
strength of knowledge.
No, I hear that. So, I was, what should I say? I went to a game with someone.
Yeah, you were taken to a game.
I was taken to a game as a treat.
Yeah.
To a Devils game, which is not very difficult to get to from Brooklyn.
No.
I just had to get to the city. I had to get to World Trade Center and then pay my respects. And then I take the PATH train
R.I.P. Yeah.
to New Jersey, which the PATH train to New Jersey, I think takes around 35 minutes.
Not bad.
So once you're in, it's about 35, maybe 40 minutes. It's not bad, but it's packed.
Yeah.
And okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story right now. I'm going to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
A person in the story says something.
I think it's fine. The story gets racial.
It's racial. I didn't say it. I was just surrounded.
It's not racist.
I'm on the train with the...
whoa. I just got a text from Donald Trump.
Oh, sick, dude.
Trump. If everyone reading this pledges to vote Trump, just me, one guy, we'll beat Kamala in a landslide. I can't win without you. Stop to end.
Why do you get text from Donald Trump?
I couldn't tell you.
That's funny.
Stop.
I say that to girls. I just with the all caps stop.
Yeah.
So we get on the train and it's fucking jam packed because not only is it people going to the Devils game, it's people going home.
Yeah.
You know, so it's jam packed. We're a couple stops in, and now, pardon me, burping because of seltzer. I have my back against the door. To my left is a black woman in her
an African black
woman who's American. Probably I would say mid-40s. About 10 feet over to my right is I think her friend because they're not having a full conversation, but every once in a while I can hear them say like a word or two to each other. I'm not wearing headphones. I'm with someone, so I'm talking to them a little bit. After a couple stops, the woman to my left, I notice is making a stank face, like, oh, what's that? And she's looking around.
Yeah.
And then the friend from across just, I swear to Christ, does this. Indian. And I'm just like I freeze because I'm like, oh my God, that's an insane thing to say. And I look over and there's an Indian American man to her side.
Right there.
And then she repeats it and goes, Indian. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, lady. Take it easy. That's something I guess whisper to the person next to you. Maybe.
Jesus.
But to like
Christ.
She didn't scream it, but she said it. And they're 10 feet apart.
Yeah. She said it across the train.
Absolutely wild. Luckily the guy was wearing headphones, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Intense thing to say.
And he stunk.
She wasn't wrong. And so we get to the arena. It's like a 3-minute. You haven't been to a game yet.
I haven't been to a game.
I've been. You got to come once.
Yeah. I'm on the fence about tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna buy tickets tomorrow.
Oh, I'm on the fence about Sunday.
I'm gonna buy tickets probably Saturday night or Sunday.
Okay, cool. I'll let you know.
Let me know when you're done not deciding. Whatever the word is there.
I have to confer with my counsel.
Understandable.
You know?
But I cannot buy 9 tickets.
Yeah.
Just heads up.
Okay.
I refuse to buy 9 tickets.
Yeah.
Just I'll buy 4 and they could buy 4.
Okay.
But I'm not buying fucking 9 tickets.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get to the arena. It's a fun little walk from the train station to the arena because it's everyone together.
I did
WrestleMania?
No. Oh wait, where is it? Newark?
Prudential Center.
I went to WrestleMania. Yeah, no, so I've taken what's his name had a show right there. Gordon Baker Bone.
Oh, GBB.
Yeah, he had a show like at a bar right there. And I remember I was getting off the train to go there and there was a bunch of people going to a Devils game.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go. I love it. It's so much fun. As a kid who grew up being a Devils fan, I never thought I'd be able to go to the game. And living here for 15 years, I don't know why I didn't go earlier. I don't know. There's a part of my brain's like, oh, you don't get to do cool stuff.
Yeah.
Go to the game. It's fun. She bought us tickets.
Yeah.
As a treat because she likes me a lot. Fucking idiot.
Weird.
But she's never bought. I guess she's never bought. I don't know. She accidentally bought sweet tickets.
Some sweet ass tickets.
So we're in a.
Like we go box?
So I look at the tickets on her phone and it's like, oh, 223. And I go all the way to the top where that area is.
The 200s are, yeah.
Yeah. And I go and the guy's like, oh no, you have you're in the box suites. You're downstairs. I'm like, oh, can we take the stairs? And I go, yeah. We're running down the stairs, literally running, being silly. I'm being silly and going,
yeah.
And running down the stairs. And a guy walks. I got to move around the guy.
You're being immature in front of a woman.
I'm being immature in front of a woman.
So she doesn't respect you.
Yeah. And I move around a guy and I say, literally go, sorry, we're being whimsical. And he goes, I follow you on Instagram. I was like, oh, all right. Thanks. Thank you for doing that.
That's fun.
We get to the box seat. It's one of those things where like, it's a room where if you were to cater it, it'd be really cool. There'd be a bunch of food there.
Yeah.
It was completely empty, but there's some people in there.
Yeah, so it's not private.
It's not private. There's seats in front of the room, and we had the first row,
Okay.
which was great seats.
Is there a bathroom in the room?
No, that would have been crazy.
That's awesome.
We're in the first row. Awesome seats. Some of the best seats I've ever had at a hockey game.
Yeah. Dude, there's one. Is it? It's not. I don't think it's Barclays Center. I think it's maybe where we went to AEW.
Oh yeah, that's
So that's the one. Whatever the
what
one
is
in
that arena
Queens.
for?
The
it's not Mets.
the UBS.
Yeah,
the
what is that?
Islanders.
Islanders arena. Okay.
I think it's there. Yeah. So there is like a level of like. So there's like a level for like box seats, and they have their own like concession stands. And I tried to go in there once, and they're like, "You can't come in here unless you
come
have." I'm like, "It's a concession stand.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
I want to fucking." You gotta be kidding me.
How's a fly always get? I think there's something wrong with my window. I'm gonna.
Yeah. Oh, I almost had it. But I was like, "Can I just get a pretzel?" And they're like, "Nah, I wish you could, poor bitch.
Wow.
Fucking poor ass
Give
dumb
me a
bitch.
pretzel.
Little fucking poor bitch. You can't get nothing over here."
So yeah, we had the really cool seats. It was a fun game. The Devils lost, unfortunately, in overtime, but I'm fully in. I bought some jerseys online.
Yeah.
eBay. I've never owned a numbered jersey.
Yeah.
I've only had just the logo.
You have that blank one
I had the blank one that I got.
that I had to talk you into
you
buying.
had to talk me into buying at a vintage store somewhere.
We were at
Or thrift store in Long
we
Island.
were at Island Thrift in Comac. That's where I got the 9/11 collage poster. Also,
Yes. Yeah, that's where we were.
yeah,
Very good stuff. Yeah, so it was a great game. She got to watch her first hockey game in person.
yeah,
It was really fun.
yeah. I don't think I've ever been to a hockey game in person.
They're so fun.
Yeah,
It's fast, it's quick, it's aggressive,
Yeah.
it's very fun. Overtime. So she got to watch a bunch of goals, she got to see a fight,
yeah,
and she got to see overtime, which is like, the funnest parts of hockey, really.
yeah. She
And
didn't
I'm
get to
gonna
watch
try
a
and go
what a 1-0 goalies battle.
Yeah, exactly. Hockey's gotten a lot more offensive in the last couple of years. They've made rule
Yeah, they
changes
say
to make it more
slurs
fun.
and-
They say slur. So yeah, I'm gonna try and go Sunday because I looked at the schedule. I'm like, realistically, there's only a couple games I can go to. Meaning, half are away games, obviously.
yeah,
But then a lot of the games on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, which I'm teaching.
Yeah,
So like, I can only go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Wednesday.
yeah.
And there's like,
Why are you counting that?
I don't know.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
And
Tuesday, Wednesday.
I guess
Yeah,
I
okay.
skipped. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I did a thing. So I'm gonna try and go as many as I can, and like obviously I'm not buying the $100 seat tickets. I'm buying.
Yeah.
I'll buy the $40 thing tickets because if it's just $40 and it's like here's $40, here's a ticket. It's
Yeah.
$40 plus the taxes and the Ticketmaster fees, which it literally doubles the price of the ticket.
Insane.
But got some jerseys coming. I got a Luke Hughes. What do they call reverse retro? Which is when
Yeah.
they have the Colorado colors.
You went Luke over Jack?
I went Jack. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jack. Which is oddly enough the Colombian flag color, so it's a funny 2-in-1 for
Yeah.
me. And then I got a Jesper Bratt Stadium Series jersey, which is an unbelievable bootleg. Well, it's a
Yeah.
bootleg.
We'll see if it's unbelievable.
We'll see if it's any good. It's the outdoor game I went to, which they did a really bad job unloading or what's it called, rolling those jerseys out. Like
Yeah.
nobody can get them before
Yeah.
the game. And now they're on eBay for like $500, $700.
Yeah.
So I found one for very, very cheap. Let's see if it's any good.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But very exciting event for me to go to the
Yeah.
Devils game.
Dude, what do we want to talk about?
We have some questions.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have Movie Pass Corner.
Do you want to talk about that Jerry Sue thing really quick that we
Sure.
watched?
We watched.
Yeah, because you said I want to talk about it. And I was like, I'm interested in what you want us to talk about with it.
Yeah. So I was watching.
Oh, this
How
was
do
the
we start?
progression.
Yeah.
So we were watching. It was something about a hockey stick,
Yeah.
and then I was asking if they had like basically like a sleeve
Oh yeah.
to put on the blade, so you don't have
Instead
to
of
like
taping
taping
it over
it.
and over again.
And then he was talking about like hockey players, like how particular they are
How they're so particular about their
with their
equipment.
stuff. And then we watched somebody's like pre-game ritual
Mm-hmm.
on the ice, and then I was like, "Oh, you should watch this." And it's a clip. It's like 13 minutes long, but I think it's really interesting if you're interested in any creative pursuit at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a 13-minute video called Andrew Reynolds: The Madness. And it's about how crazy perfectionist and like how many like unknown ticks
Yeah.
he has while he's like trying a trick. And then there was a clip of Jerry Sue in that video talking about how crazy it was. And I was like, you like with the way that he skates and is, it's like, it's crazy that he thinks it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Even someone that intense thinks
Yeah.
it's too intense.
Because it was like, I was talking about how he made one of the best skate parts of all time, Jerry Sue in Enjoy's Bag of Suck. And then it was kind of like, okay, what do I do to top this? And then in America Stay Gold, he did an entire part switch, which is riding his board the opposite way.
Insane.
But wasn't like, I'm doing
Right,
switch.
right.
He just did it.
And if you noticed, you noticed.
Yeah. And also before that is like a minute of the gnarliest bails you've ever seen in your entire life.
Ugh.
There's one of him like hitting the ground and falling forward into like a ledge or like a planter in front of it, and you can like hear it like
Ugh.
hitting his head.
Brutal.
Yeah. And we were watching the part of the interview of Louis Barletta on the 9 Club talking about him doing the nose blunt on the triangle rail.
Mm-hmm.
And
Where's that triangle rail?
that's in like San Jose, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's where they're from. They're like both from San Jose. And they didn't know that you could have like a car tow you in for speed. So he would have to push uphill and then go downhill and then like hit this crazy
Hilarious.
rail. And apparently, yeah.
So it
It's
never
insane.
crossed your mind that you can cheat it.
That you could cheat, or yeah, you could like get help.
Yeah, make it easier on yourself, which is the same thing as cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like I was saying, like when you do something that is highly recognized as good.
Yeah.
You did your Bag of Suck video part that everyone is like, this is a shit.
That's your magnum opus.
This is your magnus. Where do you go from here? And it's like, if you can't go up, you can go laterally. You can make things interesting or put caveats on yourself
yeah.
to make sure you're still challenging yourself and
Because
attack it in a new way.
I feel like that's what people doing like Todd Barry's crowd work special. That's what that felt like to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Him being like, let me do this interesting like thing.
Literally.
Let me try to do it, like put it in position on myself and let me do that instead of
I don't
it-
want to write.
I don't want to write. Let me like here's a crutch.
Yeah. It's so funny how different it feels.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really wild. I showed Mike some of the videos of Sidney Crosby, who is widely
yeah.
like accepted one of the most idiosyncratic hockey players about his pregame
Yeah.
rituals and superstitions, and he's been wearing the same jock strap since he was like a fucking teenager.
So crazy.
He-
Never wash it either. Thing
Never-
stinks.
it's stinky.
Has stink lines on it. You
He
can see it.
like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Like when a cartoon takes a fish skeleton out of a garbage can.
And I'd be sucking on that thing.
He enters the arena the same way to avoid the other team's locker room. He eats the
Yeah.
same thing, peanut butter and jelly sandwich before the game.
So crazy.
If you touch his sticks, like it's like a whole thing. And it's just like
You have to like throw it out.
yeah, like no, I don't know if he throws them out, but he'll get like fresh sticks probably and like
Yeah.
adjust to it.
Yeah.
But it is just so interesting how superstition plays such a role in some athletes' endeavors where it's like, I don't know about like superstition within purely artistic endeavors, like
Yeah.
not athletic endeavors, like a painter who can only, walk.
Picasso's blue period.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's a good point. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's
Self-imposed restrictions.
Yeah, which I find very, very beautiful
Yeah.
and very interesting. Because if you're not going to limit yourself, who is?
Yeah.
Who is going to hold you back? That's how you grow.
Yeah. Also some really killer outfits in that Jerry Sue part.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
we
yeah.
watched the Bag of Suck part. It's really crazy. 2 songs.
Which is long.
Long. Yeah, usually it's one song.
Usually one. Godspeed You, Black Emperor song.
Yeah, it's
A 22-minute video part,
yeah.
and people hate it.
I did my skate part to Brian Eno's Music for Airports. That's what I'm skating
beautiful.
to. And it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful, and you love it.
Yeah. My skate part is to All of Plantasia.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
But because I showed you the video of what's that fucking player's name? He's on Detroit. Whatever. He's the only one that wears a purple visor right now.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of players who like when they're on the ice now they have a new like another superstitious like level too, where like he'll like take 4 sips out of one water bottle, spray the ice 4 times,
Yeah.
get a different water bottle, drink, get a big spray,
Yeah.
put it back. Like there's some guys who like, I can't remember what it is. He puts his hand on the bench basically.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, he makes the equipment manager put his fingers like this on the bench, and with his hockey sticks, he goes between his fingers.
That's.
Pa, 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 and then they bump each other 3 times. And
I'm
it's
like, I don't trust you enough, man.
yeah, man, it's very interesting.
What if you slam my fingers? The equipment manager has to be on the injured reserve list because
He's trying to sharpen skates with one hand.
because fucking Jack Eichel broke his finger with his stick.
That's just the way
Pretty
it
good
is.
pull, huh?
It's a great pull.
Thank
He's a real hockey player, and he plays for Vegas, and he is ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was that Amazon did this series of following around hockey players.
Yeah.
I watched all of it. I loved it, but it's because I love hockey. It's not like amazingly made. But it's like,
Yeah. Do you think it's good for not the layman, but the non-hockey fan?
probably not.
Yeah.
Especially because hockey players have the least amount of charisma that's ever
It
existed.
is truly incredible.
It's
in a
amazing.
way that is so interesting.
So interesting.
Because, okay, out of the major 4 American sports,
Yeah.
rank them charisma-wise.
Wow. Okay. Basketball.
I figured it out immediately.
Mm.
Hockey's mostly white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mostly white. A lot of those whites are Canadian, which is a
Canadian,
muted,
yeah.
very muted white.
Eggshell,
Very high.
a matte eggshell white.
Yes.
Hey.
Hey.
They've only been focusing on this, but the same thing with every other athlete also.
True, it is, but I don't know what it is. I think it's a Canadian thing because the American hockey players, there's a little bit more to them.
Yeah.
The Kachucks, the Hughes, there's a little bit of a person behind them.
Yeah.
They're not super charismatic, but compared to a Canadian hockey player,
compared to like Austin Matthews.
yeah.
Is
Austin
he-
Matthews is American.
Oh, well, he's just dull then.
He's a little dull.
Or what's his fucking name? Minnie Gretzky.
McDavid is
Yeah.
and,
Connor
and
McDavid.
it follows him around, and he also deals with like personality or anxiety like stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like bad. So he's like specifically like socially has
Yeah.
anxiety with it. So like he's even at a worse
Yeah.
leg up where he's like, huh.
But it's like, I think it goes basketball.
Basketball, I would say football,
Yeah.
baseball, hockey,
Yeah.
and football and baseball are pretty close. I would say hockey is pretty far behind.
Yeah, I think basketball is number 1
Mm-hmm.
because it's also, I think, the most like social.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the easiest to play casually.
Yeah.
So you are able to just kind of like hang out with people and have a personality in there. Where it's like football, it's like you can play like whatever 5-on-5 touch football in it, like,
Yeah.
but it's like
That
different.
only happens in sitcoms.
Yeah. It's like that. And like baseball is like, I mean, there is a lot of like sitting around and talking, but
Yeah.
it is also like kind of like you're kind of spread out also. Like you're
True.
not,
You're in the outfield.
yeah, you're talking, if you play first base, you're talking more to people on the other team because they're
Yeah.
standing on first base than you are to like someone on your team.
Very true. But yeah, the hockey players are pretty dull. They
Really
all
dull.
love to wear like tan or like natural colored sweaters. Like that's a
Yeah.
big part of hockey for some reason.
Yeah.
They love to wear that shit. They have
Some like Love Is Blind ass clothing.
absolutely have
Yeah.
no style.
Dude, yeah, there was somebody, it was a baseball player though. They were like, man, you can really tell that he, like his wife started dressing him. I was like, he looks like shit now also.
Mhm.
He looks
It's just expensive shit.
yeah, it's just different shit.
It's like when I talk about when fighters get money, they still wear t-shirts, but the t-shirt says Balenciaga on it now.
yeah.
It's like, why are you paying for that?
Dude, have you seen the TikTok trend of the black wife effect?
Kind of.
Just like what, like used to be, it's like, oh, this guy used to be a nerdy ass white boy, and then he got a black wife, and now he's a swagged out white
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
and I'm like, he still looks like shit.
looks like
now
shit.
he's wearing a really tight suit with a turtleneck
Hilarious.
with like a weird fade on his
Yeah.
beard.
He's rubbing his hands all the
Yeah.
time. Why are you rubbing your hands
Why are you
like
looking
that?
so dastardly?
Yeah,
Oh, when a white guy does it, he looks. When a black guy does it, it's like, okay, you're doing something.
something.
I think of it as a net neutral when a black guy does it. When a white guy does it, I'm like, you look dastardly.
Yeah, you look like you're about to tie a woman up to a railroad.
You look like you're about to fucking bankrupt a school so you can
Yeah.
build an apartment complex on top of it.
Where's your big cape, you fuck?
Yeah. You might as well be you're warming up your hands to twirl your mustache.
Truly. But let's move into Movie Pass Corner because the thing I want to talk about is also in the Movie Pass Corner.
Yeah, let's go to Movie Pass Corner.
So this week, one of the other things I did was myself and a person, we went to a special invite screening. I don't know what the word is there. Of Anora, Sean Baker's Anora, the Palme d'Or winner at Cannes.
Yeah, it won Palme d'Or.
It won Palme d'Or.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
At Angelica. So it was, it was me. I'll say this. There was literally, I counted one other man there.
Yeah.
In all of the theater. What's her name?
I don't know.
Mikey McPherson? Mikey Madison?
Mikey. I'll look it up. I'm here right now. I don't know. You're the one who took a badly taken photo with her. Mikey Madison.
I guess. I don't look ugly in it.
No, it looks like somebody... It looks like you put a bunch of popcorn grease on the photo before you...
Oh, yeah. She was there. They're just hanging out. They didn't really do a Q&A, but we're hanging out. The movie is all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's very watchable. It's a little bit on the longer side for what it is. Or I should say, some scenes dragged.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say. But very watchable. It's basically Midnight Run and Uncut Gems put together.
Oh, it's 139 minutes?
Yeah.
What if it was 110 minutes?
Like, should have been. It's basically a stripper meets a rich Russian kid, and he asks her to marry him so he can stay in the country, kind of.
Yeah. You said it's Midnight Run meets Uncut Gems?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. From the description, it sounds like that.
I'm not going to explain why it's like Midnight Run because I think that's kind of I don't think a surprise, but I thought it was going to be like a love story.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, interesting.
I was a little disappointed with that. It looked good, and the acting was good.
Yeah.
I was like, this is good. I'm having fun. And I'm like, this is dragging. Oh, is this what the story is? Okay.
Yeah.
If this ends like this, I'm going to be furious. And then something else happened. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Speaking as an outsider of sex work.
Yeah.
That's my caveat. It felt like it was almost doing a disservice to the community. It was trying to... Because I don't think Sean Baker is necessarily trying to be like, sex workers are the greatest things on the earth.
Yeah.
They used to be like, they're people. And it's like, yeah, that understandable.
Yeah, sure.
But in this, what he does with this, it makes it feel like a warning.
Yeah.
Of doing that. But again, I'm an outsider. I'm sure if you've done sex work or you're doing sex work, you might have a different perspective, and your perspective has a lot more information behind it. This is just how I saw the movie, so I thought it was okay. I can't believe it won Palme d'Or.
Yeah.
I also watched a video of they did kind of another screening for it for all Letterboxd, for a bunch of Letterboxd users.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they only showed the people that did it 5 stars, but I can't believe how many people gave it 5 stars.
A lot. I'm looking through people's reviews right now.
Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have bad taste. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm definitely stupid, but
yeah.
That's how I felt. I gave it 3.5? 3?
I think you gave it 3.5. You gave it 3.5.
3.5. Very watchable.
Very watchable.
A bit long and a little bit, what's the word? Not disrespectful.
Patronizing?
Maybe a little bit patronizing, maybe a little bit of a disservice. I'm not sure what the word is there, but
yeah.
My perspective as an outsider, I'm a good guy.
But you're a good guy.
That's one thing I watched.
Yeah. How many others do you have?
Let me double check.
So we watched one together.
What did we watch together?
You'll see.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So I have 3 in total.
Okay. I have 2 in total, including the one that we watched together. So
we'll do the one together.
You do one. No. You do one.
Uh-huh.
I'll do one. You do one, and then we do the one we did together.
I only have 2 left. 3 in total, and I just did one.
3 in total?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, it doesn't matter the order.
Whatever. Let's do the one we did together.
Okay.
We sat down and watched John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yeah.
I'd never seen it before.
Yeah.
I know. Don't be rude. I just
Yeah.
never got to see it.
I've seen it, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it. I probably haven't watched it in 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Which I didn't know was a remake.
Yeah, I'd never seen the original.
Max said he saw the original and he liked it. Motherfucking flying.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
I don't care. I loved it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's
really
rocks.
good. It's a beautiful movie. Like, looks beautiful.
Looks awesome. Good acting. A bunch of actors I like.
Yeah, great pacing.
David Keith or Keith David? I know it's two first names.
I think it's Keith David.
He fucking rocks.
He's
that guy's
so fucking good.
An American treasure.
Yeah.
So it's basically these guys are in a science lab in Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
And a wolf, what is it? Is it a shepherd? I don't think it's a wolf.
No, I think it's a dog.
Like one of those wolf dogs.
Yeah.
What are they called? Husky.
Yeah.
Husky makes its way to the camp with a guy trying to kill the husky. And you're like, that's fucking strange behavior. And it turns out that the dog has this.
But then they shoot a guy.
They kill a guy.
It's like they're from Sweden. They're like scientists from Sweden.
Norwegian scientists had a bunch of stuff. Anyway, there's a fucking alien now. And the alien can make itself look like anything else.
Yeah.
Any living thing.
Shapeshifter, yeah.
It's a shapeshifter,
It can basically Kirby you.
It can Kirby you. It sucks you up and tries to make
It sucks
itself.
up your essence. It becomes you.
I love, what does not CGI things mean? What are they called?
Practical.
Practical. Oh, man, I love practical.
Yeah. Like
So much
practical
fun.
effects. They're so good.
So much fun to watch. Really.
That's what I really love about the original Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. And the first Beetlejuice, like that, like kind of world of like practical effects. This thing is whatever is happening on the screen had to have happened in real life.
Yeah. I think our eye wants to see that.
Yeah.
I think we feel connection to that.
That's why a lot of like action movies, like I literally cannot focus on like a Transformers movie.
No.
It's impossible for me.
It's ridiculous.
I'm just like,
why am I watching? This isn't real.
Yeah.
Like, this is stupid.
it's like, hey, either make it animated or make it practical.
Right.
Like this kind of uncanny valley in between. I'm like, okay.
My humanity is fighting me to not
Yeah.
watch it. It's my short attention span is trying to save the human race.
Yeah.
But the thing was awesome. Kurt Russell's fucking awesome in
He's
it.
so good in it.
It moves so fast.
Dude.
There's not a dull moment.
There's really like
Nothing drags.
no fat on that movie.
No fat on the fucking movie. Not one woman is in it. It's
Not
awesome.
a fucking even a speck of a woman in there. Not even the scent of a woman is in
The
there.
alien might be female. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's the villain, so it probably is.
Oh man, yeah, so sick. So many cool. Wilford Brimley does a really great job in it.
Yeah.
The guy who has the dogs, that guy I recognize it. He's not Clancy Brown, but he is Clancy Brown in my head. I've seen him a million times. He's the dad in Encino Man. Crazy pull.
Yeah.
The
guy with the dogs.
guy with the dogs, the Clark, I believe. The first guy that are like, keep an eye on Clark.
Richard Masur.
Richard Masur.
He's in My Girl. He's in It.
He's in It. Whoa.
Risky Business.
Wow.
Encino Man.
Yes, I was right.
He's in Don't Think Twice.
The fuck is that?
The
improv movie?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's in a bunch of stuff. Multiplicity.
Multiplicity is fun.
Heartburn.
Not good.
Nora Ephron.
Nora
movie.
Ephron is not a good
Yeah.
movie. I wish it was because I love Nora
Yeah.
Ephron so much. She's my number one
Bunch
crush.
of stuff. A lot of horror movies.
Yeah, that guy rocks.
The Disney Channel original Mr. Boogedy.
The original. 4.5 for me, almost a 5.
Yeah, I gave it 4. I like it a lot.
Really fun.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 4.5, but
No,
I gave
it's
it
you.
4.
Fucking awesome. Great
Yeah.
time. Couldn't recommend it enough. What else did you watch?
I watched the 2011 Lynn Ramsey feature film, We Need to Talk About Kevin.
Oh, you watched it.
I watched We Need to Talk About Kevin
Wow.
yesterday because I was sitting at the house and I was like, I got to watch something for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I popped on, thank you to our gracious benefactor for our movie subscription. Mm-hmm. But Yeah, I watched that. I was like, I'm going to watch it. I've talked about it enough. I've made enough jokes about the title.
Yeah.
And I watched it. And it's
a Home Alone prequel, by the way.
It's a Home Alone prequel. Yeah. And it's a movie that could have been really bad, I think. Depending on who acted in it and who directed it.
Okay.
Because it could have...
in someone else's hand, this would have been a terrible movie.
Yeah. And yeah, if almost anything... I think if one thing changed, it could have been awful. But it wasn't. It was good.
Wow.
And it's like I don't know. It's like a 14-year-old movie, but I'm still like, I don't know if I want to like spoil it.
Yeah, don't. I would say don't.
Don't? Okay.
Because one of those movies that, it is 14 years old. But
it's really nice to watch it unfold.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
Yeah, dude. The intro is really. It is. I was looking at Letterboxd reviews and a friend of the show Zed Kutzinger.
L.A. King.
He described it as like a grading movie, and I think it is because you don't like anyone in the movie, except for John C. Reilly. And even then, you're still a little bit
himself.
Who's playing himself, yeah. He goes, you guys are going to go crazy for this character, Dr. Steve Brule. But even then, you're kind of like, he's not abrasive, but he is kind of a pussy.
Okay.
So you dislike him for that reason. I guess the only person that so it's like about a family, basically. And then like all the people surrounding them. But there's like, Tilda Swinton is the mom. Ezra Miller is Kevin. John C. Reilly's the dad, and there's like a
hilarious how he's turned out.
Dude. Very much like the Kevin.
Yeah.
And there's like a young daughter.
Okay.
Like little sister girl character. She's the only one you don't hate.
Okay.
Because she's just like a kid.
Yeah.
She's just like she's a good enough actor, whatever, but you just don't hate her because she's just like, you're a purely innocent child.
Yeah, you're just here.
Yeah. But I think if anyone other than Tilda Swinton played her, not almost anyone, but if a lot of people would have been bad because there's like parts where it's like this isn't spoiling the movie really, but there's points of like, it's like, having a child ruined her life and she disliked her child.
Wow.
And I think a lot of actors would have gone too far with it, you know?
Not enough restraint.
She's restrained enough, and then she has to, and then later on in the timeline, she has to play like a emotionally devastated person.
Okay.
And she plays it, but without being too like, she's really good at playing it like, this person is dead inside, not like this person is like weeping and she is numb and not like,
dude, Tilda Swinton is
distraught.
So fucking good.
Yeah. She's great. And then Ezra Miller is really good at playing a sociopath. I wonder why.
Good job, Ezra.
Yeah.
You little fuck.
But yeah, it's good. It could have been really bad or like done poorly.
Yeah. I mean,
the same thing with
what a compliment, really, when you think about it.
It's like Manchester by the Sea.
Yes.
Like if that was done by a different director with different, like imagine if it was somebody other than Michelle Williams giving that monologue.
Yeah.
It could have been just like
too
awful.
Over the top.
Yes. Yeah. So I liked it a lot. It's a little long, I think.
I think that's been the thing where I'm like, I'm going to watch this. Oh, wait. I don't know.
113. It's less than 2 hours.
Okay. Under 2, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. I gave it 4 stars. A lot of people gave it 5 stars, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah, everyone I follow, it's in between, except one person gave it 2. It's in between 3.5 and 5 stars for every review I'm seeing. Bless you. But yeah, I there's like points of it where I was like, I don't know. I like went between 3.5 and 4 stars, and I realized like what on my scale, what's a 3.5 and what's a 4, and I was like, okay, it's a 4.
Okay.
Because it really did what it was trying to do.
Sure. I touched it. God damn.
Yeah, it really did what it's trying to do.
Right.
But
what more could you ask sometimes?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I watched technically a short film. It's an hour long. It's made by a friend of mine.
A long short film.
Yeah. Called Sam's World.
Yeah.
It's on Tubi.
Tubi.
And it's on Amazon, I think. You can buy it. by a friend. Her name is Lily Lady. It's another movie about a sex worker.
All right, we get it. It's hard to do the thing you chose to do.
Yeah. So it's okay. I feel like it's her, her first movie.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's not bad. It's a little bit kind of like I'm non-binary and queer and my partner is not fully supportive of what I do.
Yeah.
But then that doesn't really get resolved.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, okay. All right. And it kind of just ends. And you're
so
like,
just watched you have an argument with someone?
Yeah, kind of like the longest scene is they're together at a diner and they're kind of just talking. And
like Heat.
It's kind of like Heat. It's all shot here. It's okay. She's a friend.
Here? Like
in my apartment.
Yeah.
No, in New York, in Brooklyn. It's okay. I gave it 3 stars. It's they're a friend.
Sorry.
I hope all they get another gig out of it. Good for them. Some of the acting isn't that great. The only the big problem I had was they had a scene. You don't
believe in people being non-binary.
No, they think you should pick a side.
Yeah.
The only issue was it's one of those scenes where it's a scene where you're on the phone.
Yeah.
And the other half of the conversation was so clearly recorded.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Yeah.
That it was like it really took me out of it. But what are you gonna do? You're working within a small budget.
Exactly. You can only do so much.
I'm gonna kill this fucking fly.
Can you get the fly? Can you kill the fly? Are you gonna kill it? Get it. Oh, damn it. Now that fly made you look foolish. I'm sorry, I'm doing play-by-play. Diego thought that's it. That's the last thing I watched.
All right, cool. Let's run into some questions before we finish.
Yeah, we got questions and we got to do energy drink corner.
Okay, get the energy drink.
Do you want? It's right there. Do you want to read it while I pee?
Yeah.
These antibiotics really making me piss.
All right, we got OxyShred Ultra Energy Passion Fruit. I believe this is one of those from Enchante. Thank you for the care package, Enchante. No, wait, this is not from Enchante. This is the Australian package. Fuck. Lena sent us the Australian package. Thank you, Lena. I forgot to write your name down on the energy drink. OxyShred Ultra Energy Passion Fruit. L-carnitine, 1,000 milligrams, taurine, green tea, bitter orange, guarana. There it is. There's a poem. Imagine a clean, smooth, and exciting energy drink that delivers that feeling of 200 milligrams of caffeine, but does this with a sensible 113 milligrams of caffeine. What? Enhanced with guarana, natural bitter orange extract, and L-carnitine. Now that's some clean caffeine. Zero jitters, zero crash, vegan-friendly, gluten-free. Sorry, this cut in my tongue is making me enunciate, I think, slightly different. It's making it even harder to read. All right, let's try this. Passion fruit, no aspartame, energy to burn, zero crash. Looks fun. I'll show you guys that. This is one of the Australian energy drinks.
Oh, sick. Awesome.
Passion fruit.
I love Australia.
Go ahead. What do you want, the can or do you want
I don't care.
Okay, take that.
I will take this.
Ooh.
I like passion fruit.
I normally
interesting.
like passion fruit, or I do like passion fruit
Interesting. It smells interesting.
as a flavor for energy drinks. This has a very strong aftertaste.
Oh, interesting. Because interesting. I don't dislike it.
I don't dislike it. You really get there's bitter orange extract in it.
Yeah. It does. It smells a little like sangria or something.
Yeah,
where like when you let
yeah.
like fruit peels ferment like that a little bit.
Yeah. So it's nice, but it does have this like a little bit of like a chemically or metallic mouthfeel to it.
You can really taste the can.
You can really taste the can. That's what it is.
The can is really present.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I don't dislike it.
Yeah, don't dislike 113 milligrams of caffeine.
Okay. I've been trying to cut back on energy drinks ever since I was in the hospital.
Smart.
I don't think it was the reason why, but I was like, let me just see if let me see if I feel any different. And I've been drinking one. I also haven't been going to the gym, so I'm like, I guess that is also part of it. where I'm not waking up at 7:30 in the morning to go to the gym.
Sure.
But I'm like, if I have one Monster a day, I feel pretty all right still.
You feel all right. This is good because I love passion fruit.
Yeah. Man.
But
it's swinging so wildly. Like
the first
score
second
wise.
of the sip, I'm like, yes.
This is awesome.
And the end, I'm like, not so much.
The first sip is reminiscent of Mother.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's reminiscent of
And then
Mother.
it gets not.
Which is an energy drink, not our own. Actually,
You're not my mommy.
Not my mommy. I'm gonna give it 3.75.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 3.5.
Okay.
I like it enough.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, but that little metallicness is just a bit too much. What should we do? We have. Let me see. How many questions do we have? We have. Oh, why'd it go away just now? There we go. See all.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time for all of them, right? Obviously.
I mean,
I don't want to do all. All right.
we can.
Let's not go too deep into.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just do some and then.
Oh, I'm not answering that one. So now we have 8 questions.
Wait, what's the one you're not answering?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, here's one. Elder Misanthropy. How old is too old to start a hardcore band? Like, when will it make me seem like a loser? At any age is embarrassing to start a hardcore band.
Yeah, 17
So
probably.
just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what it looks like. Worry
Yeah.
about will you regret not doing it is the concern.
Yeah. And here's the thing about a band. You can break up immediately.
Yeah. And also, no one's probably ever going to see you do it.
Yeah.
So have some fun.
Yeah, go for it.
Jam out with your buddies
don't think
in
it
a
matters.
garage somewhere.
We have friends who started bands at like 39 and are going on tour and stuff.
They're
now.
on tour now. They have
Yeah.
records and merch. You never know what might
Yeah.
work. Here's the thing. My life, this is the way I think of things. It's always cooler to do than to not do.
Yeah.
You fail the band, whatever. Maybe, what if it worked? What if this was a thing that blew up and made your life better? You'll only find that out by trying. So go
Yeah.
and try that.
I've always said discipline over laziness, courage over fear, failure over regret.
You've always said that. And
always
get a
said
tattoo
that.
on your forearm.
Yeah.
And play for the NBA.
And play for the whatever. I don't care enough. But there's a guy on the Atlanta Hawks who has the worst tattoo I've ever seen, and that's what it says.
If you had to remove one color, which would it be?
Just get rid of them? Oh, I would choose, even though I like them, shades of them, it would be blue or green because I'm colorblind to them.
Mike's color.
Colorblind to shades of them.
Yeah, wow.
But what color do I dislike seeing almost always?
I think I would just get rid of pink.
Hmm.
I like all the other ones a lot more than pink.
Yeah.
I don't dislike pink,
Yeah, I don't dislike pink.
but I like the other ones more.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Can we pick like a certain shade, or is it like just like the
Sure.
color?
I think it's funnier to be just like
Yeah, just pink, I guess. I think I would, blue or green, unfortunately, would have to go, even though I like them.
Very good. Brianna,
Do you have a favorite color?
yeah, kind of.
What is it?
The green that's on the microphone or my hoodie, like that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like that or olive green is my favorite.
Okay.
And I love like a burnt orange.
I always thought that kind of like, I was like, what's your favorite color? I was like, probably blue or green, is whatever. I'm like, I think it's yellow.
Sick. Yellow's awesome.
I think it's like a kind of a muted, like yellow.
Yeah.
Kind of a pale yellow.
That's right.
I think that's my favorite color.
I think it is.
There's so many things that I go like, let me just buy this. And I just buy the yellow one.
By the yellow one.
Yeah.
If you guys had to be stuck in a cartoon universe, which
Oh.
would it be?
Oh, interesting. What's a good cartoon universe?
Let's just run through some cartoons. Doug,
Doug. Simpsons. Family Guy.
Futurama,
Futurama.
Dragon Ball Z,
The Looney Tunes universe. Rocket Power.
Rocket Power, the Wild Thornberries,
Yeah. Did you say Rugrats?
Rugrats. I don't know which cartoon has adults that could fuck in them.
Yeah. The Boondocks.
Yeah, the Boondocks is funny. I don't know.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force is fantastic. Biker Mice from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Street Sharks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go with Doug.
Animaniacs.
That one's a good one.
I would want to be stuck in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That's fun. That's kind of cheating, but that's fun.
I just am trying to think of the sexiest woman cartoon.
Yeah. Space Jam. So I can feel up Lola Bunny's tits.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Doug. I always enjoyed Doug because they're kind of just hanging out.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy about him.
I don't like it because there's too many different races.
That's true. You do say that a lot.
Yeah. I probably want to be in the Simpsons universe. That seems like a regular universe. People have sex and they have 3 fingers and stuff, and that's interesting.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but I want to be in the Simpsons. They seem to be able to live like a decent enough life. I don't want like have to deal with any kind of powers or like the Jetsons or the Flintstones or anything like that.
Garrett asks, do you guys still live with Mac? How is he? Yes, it's Mike, myself, and Mac now.
Yeah,
in the apartment.
The 3 Musketeers.
He's doing well. He has a job now.
He has a full-time job now.
He just started, so like if you're like trying to wait for the podcast for him or his podcast, just give him a second.
Yeah,
we're sharing the studio with him.
Yeah.
So we're trying to organize everything. We're trying to do our best. Please be patient with us, especially with him because he's Mac.
Yeah.
Favorite hospital TV show? Oh, like show set in a hospital.
Yeah.
So we got House, we got ER, we got Scrubs,
Grey's Anatomy.
Never watched.
Doogie Howser.
Doogie Howser, MD.
What else is there? What else is set in a hospital?
Chicago?
General Hospital.
General Hospital. What's the wasn't there one from Adult Swim where they wore the
Children's Hospital.
Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Scrubs. It's the only one I ever watched more than one episodes of.
Yeah. I'd say maybe Children's Hospital. That's like a fun one, but I don't know. I watched more Scrubs than I watched that. Because Scrubs used to just be on like reruns all the time.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. But it really did not age well.
No.
I liked it enough when I was watching it, and then even thinking about it now, I'm like, oof, woof. And now when I see the two of them, like they're doing like T-Mobile commercials together, I'm like, I want to kill you. Actually,
he had that show where he's a podcaster. Shut up.
That's awesome. Actually,
if you had to move to a different city and you could never move again, which city?
Oh, interesting. I could never move again.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A major one.
Yeah, I guess L.A.
It's like L.A. or Toronto or Melbourne, Australia, or
but pick one.
Probably L.A. Damn. Do I have to have enough money? Like, I have to have enough money to live there.
In the universe, you are the same.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, L.A. Because I was gonna say San Francisco because I like it. Man, I like it way better. But
because you feel more at home there.
I feel more at home there.
You feel more accepted.
I feel more at home there as a homosexual skateboarder.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, probably LA. But Melbourne, Australia is really nice too.
Yeah.
But it'd be weird if I moved there.
Yeah, somewhere in like Virginia, like the middle of nowhere, or LA.
Yeah.
Does this mean Mike is now post-op? Not yet.
No, I didn't get opt.
No op.
I got no ops, brother. Or sister, I don't know who's
or sister. It's a guy, James.
But
James.
yeah, no, I didn't get operated on, which is nice. I didn't have to get surgery yet. We'll see if I do.
Yeah. And lastly, Diego have a special lady friend now. Kind of. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Kind of. Things are
interesting.
They're
specific.
They're specific, and if you see me flirting with someone else online, I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not breaking any rules. I'm not being a bad person, but yeah, kind of. And I've posted. That's the thing. I've posted about her on my. If you follow my Instagram, you've seen that I've posted a woman all of a sudden. She's awesome.
Yeah,
and be nice to her. And
yeah,
that's the
podcast.
Be weird. Don't be weird to her. We did it.
Yeah.
If you're on a cruise.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on Headbangers Boat. I mean, this will be out. No, this will be out. I'll be on Headbangers Boat and
burn through the keep talking. Burn
and then Australia, DC, and then I'm gonna take a month off from the road. Maybe I'll get my driver's license. Yeah. All right.
Follow Mike Abruzzi at Mike Abruzzi.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/a little time pod for 4 bonus episodes a month. Plus video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else.
Fuck, I was trying to do it exactly like you.
You help us pay for the studio. We really need your
Please.
help.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Bye.
That's it. Bye.